All weekend, I-84 has been closed in both directions at the I-5 interchange for a bridge installation. Though it's caused a headache for drivers, advocates say it'll create a safer way to connect to neighborhoods on the east side for pedestrians and cyclists. Fox 12's Connor McCarthy joins us live near the construction site to explain the impact this will have on the Rose City. Connor?
Well, Camilla, like you said, all lanes of I-84 in both directions are still closed, and I'll step out of the way as the camera pans over to the freeway. You can just see how empty it still is, and down that way is the newly named Blumenauer Bridge. That portion was actually installed yesterday. And now I talked to Cycle Portland today, and they tell me that this bridge will have a positive impact on their community as well as many years to come. Kurt McCandless co-owns Cycle Portland on Southwest 2nd Avenue in downtown Portland.
So we are a rental tourism, rental tour and service operator.
Some of his tours takes tourists to the Central East Side and the Lloyd District, but getting between the two neighborhoods hasn't been easy.
And there are just not a lot of bicycle connections to get from this side of the river over and then up to the Lloyd District.
McCandless says taking tour groups up MLK Boulevard and Grand Avenue doesn't give his customers the best biking experience, and it can be dangerous.
So having all those people riding together, when you have a lot of lights and a lot of car congestion, it can really break up the tour, and it can definitely affect the experience for the tourists.
That's where the Blumenauer Bridge comes in. The $13.7 million project will create a designated bike and pedestrian route stretching 400 feet across I-84, connecting the Central East Side and the Lloyd District.
Having a dedicated bridge that the Greenway leads right up to will be a really great experience for cyclists.
McCandless says though this will help his business, it will help encourage more biking in the city.
We really need robust infrastructure for the 30,000 people riding around per day trying to get to where they're trying, either their business or wherever they're going.
McCandless has lived in Portland for the last 30 years and has cycled during that time. He says this bridge is another step in the right direction to make Portland a friendly city to pedestrians and cyclists alike.
Portland lauds itself on being a very, commuter-centric type of city. We've got a lot of cycling commuters out there.
And Camilla, this project is slated to be completed by summer of 2022. And though that's more than 6 months away, Cycle Portland says they're already gearing up for a better way to get around the east side. Live in Northeast Portland, Connor McCarthy, Fox 12 Oregon.